Welcome to another exciting class. I hope you're ready. Let's get started. At the end of the lesson, you should be able to begin to understand rhyming words and segment or divide words into syllables. Alright, we're still discussing phonemic awareness, but today we'll be focusing on syllables. What is a syllable? It's a part of a word that contains a particular sound and usually has a vowel sound in it. Syllables are also sometimes called beats because they are like beats in the English language. As we go on, you'll understand why syllables are called the beats in the English language. Now we're going to start with a very interesting topic: how to count syllables. How to count syllables. There are various methods used in the English language for counting syllables or for knowing the number of syllables in each word. The first method we'll be looking at is the listen method. And the listen method, the rule of the listen method is simply say the word. You say the word and then you listen. You listen to how many times you hear a vowel sound in that word. Let's use some examples. This is the word inspect and the word respect. So how many times do you hear vowel sounds in those words? In the first word, inspect, you hear an E sound. Also in the second word, respect, E. So they both have the E and sound. And because they sound similar and they have the same sound, we call them rhyming words. But we'll talk more about rhyming words in another video. The important thing is, how many syllables does the word inspect and the word respect have? We count that by the number of vowel sounds in each of these words. The first word, inspect, E, we have two vowel sounds, E and making two. The same with the word respect, we have two vowel sounds, E and So the number of vowels in the word inspect is 2. And the number of syllables, therefore, is 2. Same with the word respect, the number of syllables is 2. Alright, let's look at another method for knowing how many syllables are in a word or for counting syllables. This is the chin method. In the chin method, the rule is simple. You put your hand under your chin like so, like you see in this video, in this picture, and you say the word. So you put your hand just like you see in this picture. Put your hand, the back of your hand, under your chin, and then you count how many times your chin moves or how many times your chin brushes your hand when you say a particular word, and that will give you the number of syllables in that word. So for this example, for this method, we'll add a couple more examples. We'll add the word elevator and the word generator. We're going to start from example number 1 to count the number of syllables. Are you ready? Now, remember to put your hand under your chin. Have you done that? And let's go. Inspect. How many times did your chin move or brush your hand? 2 times. Therefore, we have 2 syllables in the word inspect. The same as we got in the first method. Let's try with the second word, respect. Say the word respect. How many times did your hand did your chin brush your hand? 2 times. So we also have 2 syllables in the word respect. Let's try it with the other examples. With the word elevator. We'll say the word with me. Elevator. So how many times did your chin brush your hand? If you said 4, then you're absolutely correct. Let's try it with the last word, generator. You say it with me, okay? With your hand under your chin. Generator. How many times did your chin brush your hand? Also 4. Very good. Remember, the words elevator and generator have similar sounds, so they also are rhyming words. That is, they are words that rhyme. Let's look at another method, the clap method. I think you'll enjoy this one. But the rule of this method is to clap your hands as you say the word. Each time you get to a beat, what sounds like a beat in the word, or a consonant sound, you clap your hand. It's very simple. Do it with me, okay? So let's start with the first word, inspect. You say it with me, okay? Are you ready? Inspect. That was what? 2 claps. Let's go to the second word, respect. That was what? 2 claps. Let's go to the word elevator. Elevator. Let's do it again. Elevator. That's 4 claps. And the last word, generator. Let's do it together. Generator. That is also 4 claps. So in the first word, we had 2 claps. The second word, 2 claps. And the third and fourth word, we had 4 claps each. So we can say that the first word has 2 syllables. The second word also 2 syllables. The third word, elevator, 4 syllables. And generator, 4 syllables. Are you having fun? Okay, we've come to my favorite method, and perhaps the best method for finding out how many syllables are in a word. It's called the robot speak method. So in this method, the rule is simple. You'll pretend or make believe that you're a robot from the future. Let's say from the year 3000. Okay, so if you look on your screen, you can see the picture of a robot. So let's pretend like we are this robot, and we're going to say the words robot, syllable, and attention. So these 3 words are our new examples, and we're going to use these examples to find out. We're going to try and find out how many syllables are in these words, in these examples. Remember, the words are robot, syllable, and attention. So let's start with the word robot. You say them with me, okay? That's very important. Let's start with the word robot. Okay, so you're going to say it like a robot, okay? So say the word with me. Robot. Okay, you can go ahead and repeat that. Now, how many times did we break the word? How many times did we break the word robot? If you notice, we broke it twice when we were saying it like a robot. Robot. Ro is 1 and bot is 2. So we have 2 syllables in this word. It's very simple. Let's go to the next word. The word we're using is syllable. Okay, so say it with me. Syllable. And we broke the word how many times? 3 times. So that gives us what? 3 syllables in the word syllable. So the word syllable has 3 syllables. Okay, syllable. 1, 2, 3. The first one was robot. Robot. 1, 2. Now let's try the word attention. Are you ready? Alright, say it with me. Attention. That's 3, right? Is 1. Turn is 2. Shun is 3. So we have 3 syllables in the word attention. This is a fun method. And you can use it with your name to find out how many syllables are in your name. You just pronounce it like a robot. Okay? Now if you did very well, and if you were following me exactly, then you're an awesome robot. You did well. Well done. Alright, let's look at one more method. the written method. In this method, the rule is you write down the word. Okay, the word has to be written down. Written method, like it's called, of course. Now, the rules, one of the first things you do is you count the number of vowels that appear in the word, or the number of times that a vowel letter appears in the word. So we'll use the word already as our example. Now on your screen you can see the word already. The letters A, E, and A are underlined. So because A is a vowel letter, E is a vowel letter, A is a vowel letter. So we are counting the number of vowel letters in this word, and we have 3 so far. So let's move to the next step. Next, we are going to add 1. You add 1 like in mathematics. You add 1 if there's a consonant letter Y, but it's making the sound of a vowel letter. For example, in the word already, the Y makes an E sound. The sound that the letter I, the vowel letter I usually makes, that's the sound that the letter Y is making in this word. So to use this rule or this method, first of all you have to know the word has to be written down, or you have to know how to spell the word, and you also have to know how the word is pronounced or how the word sounds. So remember, we had the number 3 from counting the number of vowel letters, and then we added 1 because the letter Y makes a vowel sound. Next, now we are going to subtracting. You subtract 1, or you minus 1 every time that you have a silent vowel in the word. Now in the word already, there are no silent vowel letters, but in the word ate, for example, A-T-E, ate, that's the past tense of the word eat. She ate her food yesterday, or she ate her food this morning. So that's something that happened in the past tense of eat. Now, even though we have 2 vowels in the word ate, vowel A and E, we are going to subtract 1 or minus 1 because the E at the end of the word is silent. It does not make a sound. Did you notice that in the word ate, even though there is an E at the end of the word, you don't say ate or 80, you just say ate, because the E at the end of the word does not make a sound. So you minus 1, and if you're left with 1, that means the word ate has only one syllable. Even though there are 2 vowels in the word ate, because we are minusing 1 and we are left with the number 1, therefore we have only 1 syllable in the word ate. And if you try to confirm, you can confirm this with the other methods we use the other methods to find out how many syllables are in the word ate, and you will see that it's correct. It's also what? 1 syllable. Alright, now also you minus 1 if you have 2 or 3 vowels together in that word. The vowel letters, if there are 2 vowel letters that are together, then, or 3 vowel letters that are together, then you have to minus 1 from the number you already have. Now going back to our example already, remember we had 3 vowels, so we had the number 3, then we added 1, it was plus 1 because Y made a vowel sound, so we were left with, when we added 1, we had the number 4. Now we are going to minus 1 because E and A are together in the word. Can you see that? E and A are close together, so we're going to minus 1 and we are left with the number 3. So that means that the word already has what? 3 syllables. In the other example on your screen, the word continuous. you see we have about 5 vowel letters. 5 vowel letters in the word continuous. However, we are minusing 1 because the letters U, O, and U are close together in the word. So we minus 1 and we are left with the number 4. That means the word continuous has what? 4 syllables. Alright. So finally, the last rule or the last step is to add 1 or plus 1 if the word ends with an LE or LES, but only if that LE or LES has a consonant letter before it. So for example, let's use the word ale. In the word ale, we have 2 vowel letters, A and E. Now, before we move on, remember that the third rule states that we minus 1 or subtract 1 if there is a silent vowel sound or silent vowel letter. Now, the vowel letter E does not make a sound in the word ale. So even though there are 2 vowel letters giving us the number 2, we have to minus 1 for the letter E. The next question is, do we then add 1 according to this last rule, saying that the word ale has the letter, ends with the letters LE? And the answer is no, because there is no what? Consonant letter before LE. So we do not add 1. This rule does not apply to the word ale. And let's say we had the word able instead. Notice that the word able has a B before the LE. So we'll go over it again. We have 2 vowel letters in the word able. We minus 1 for the silent letter E. But then we also add 1 because of the consonant letter that's before the letters LE. And in this case, the consonant letter is B. So that leaves us with the number 2. Remember, we had 2, we minus 1, and then we added 1 again, giving us the number 2 finally. So we can conclude that the word able has what? 2 syllables. Now, when you have followed all the steps in this rule for any word, or all the rules in this written method, the number that you are left with is the number of syllables in that word. Okay? Remember, you can pause or rewind at any point that you need clarification. Alright, I hope you enjoyed the video, especially some of the methods we used in learning how to count syllables. Let me leave you with some work. Use one method each to count the number of syllables in these words. So in each of these words, you pick one method that you use to find out the number of syllables in that word, and don't use that same method for another word. So the words are the word pot, country, the word potato, and innocuous. Feel free to write the words down. Alright, that's all for now. Hope I see you on the next video. Thank you for watching.